Okay, so Trump lied to us. Duh. He gave us this stuff about,
we are going to drain the swamp in Washington, D.C.
And then he brought in the richest collection of greedy alligators and snakes in American history, as he would say. He gave us all this stuff about,
I'm with you, the American people.
And then gave $1 trillion in tax cuts to his billionaire friends. He told us,
you're going to have such great health care at a tiny fraction of the cost.
And then he did everything he could to subvert the only health care millions of people have. But politics is a lying contest. So how did Trump win? Is he some sort of lying genius?
What the hell is going on?
It turns out he's not a genius. He's a semi-housebroken, trained baboon. Steve Bannon was the architect of Donald Trump's campaign. It turns out that 2 years before there was a candidate, Donald Trump, Steve Bannon created Cambridge Analytica. And Bannon and Cambridge came up with drain the swamp, build a wall, and deep state in order to trick idiots like me into supporting Trump because he was so independent, so he could cut taxes for billionaires. But Bannon says he stole the idea from the monsters who created Hitler. No foolin'. He told 2 of his closest friends on 2 different occasions in 2 different New Yorker magazine articles that Leni Riefenstahl, Hitler's chief campaign propagandist, was his hero and role model. Captain Karl Mayer was Hitler's boss, training him as a police operative immediately after World War I, before he sent him to organize the Nazi Party. Mayer is the principal source for all information about Hitler during this period, and he says that Hitler didn't hate Jews, but he gave speeches attacking Jews under orders from the German ruling elite. The plan was to mislead German workers into fighting poor Jews, while the elite made plans to start World War II and cut taxes for billionaires. Mayer says Hitler, like Trump, didn't write a single line of his book either, Mein Kampf. It should be less surprising, then, to learn that Cambridge Analytica's approach to develop a program that was carefully concocted to fit in with the wishful thinking of the majority, and then to find a candidate to support it, was stolen from the monsters who put Hitler in power. So when Steve Bannon told his closest friends and associates that he was a careful student of Hitler's rise and of his propaganda, he wasn't kidding. This is a state-of-the-art documentary with extensive footnotes giving detailed sources and evidence.